Hi, this is Fritz Onion with Pluralsight, and I'll be talking about the pipeline here. So we're going to dive in a little deeper into ASP.NET, looking under the covers at how requests are actually processed and dispatched onto endpoints. And this is collectively, the entire set of classes and the entire process is collectively known as the HTTP pipeline. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in this module. And I'm going to start by looking at how ASP.NET works. We're going to sort of go look at an ASP.NET request and talk about what happens from the time that it actually reaches port 80 on your machine until the time that it ends up processing the request as an instance of a class. How does everything fit in between there? How do we actually get from the initial HTTP request to the machine all the way to a request onto a method in a class definition? So we'll kind of trace through that whole sequence and look at how each piece participates. And as we do that, we're going to point out points along the line that you can inject your own code, places that you can customize to create alternative routes or different behaviors along the way. So that's our primary goal here. We're going to look at how things work, but more importantly, we're going to look at how we can extend the pipeline. And that's where this becomes interesting, because you can do more than just standard page requests and standard web service requests. You can actually build your own raw endpoints. You can build custom handlers that intercept requests, and you can also build application classes. And those are the 3 points of extensibility that we'll be taking a look at. One more thing I will point out towards the end is the distinction between Iis7 and its predecessors, specifically Iis6 and 5, because things get a bit different here. In Iis7, the handlers and modules that we'll be talking about can actually be used at the top level as first-class citizens inside of the web server, whereas in Iis6 and earlier, you always had to go through a layer before you got to those handlers and modules. So we'll take a look at how that might change your development style or the possibilities with extending the pipeline.